Cassiopeia is a beautiful constellation found in the northern sky, usually visible in the autumn and winter months of October to February. Cassiopeia is easily recognizable due to its W shape formed by 5 bright stars. Cassiopeia's story originated through Greek mythology. Cassiopeia was an Ethiopian queen of Cepheus. Cassiopeia was often vain and prideful and would often boast about the beauty she and her daughter Andromeda possessed. So egotistical she was that she professed that her beauty was even greater than that of the Nereids, who were the daughters of Poseidon. To punish Cassiopeia for her excessive pride, Poseidon forced Cassiopeia to sacrifice her daughter to the sea monster Cetus. As Andromeda was tied to a rock on the seashore awaiting infinite death, the legendary hero Perseus flew by and so stunned by her beauty that he made a deal with her parents to save her. The deal was that if he saved Andromeda before the sea monster ate her, then he would be allowed to marry their virgin daughter. Perseus indeed saved Andromeda, and as he proclaimed, together they lived happily ever after. Scattered through the sky, Cassiopeia is usually placed as a queen on her throne overturned, still in punishment for being so vain. She is wedged in between her daughter and husband. Andromeda borders Cassiopeia to the south, King Cepheus to the north, and Perseus to the southeast and directly opposite of the Big Dipper. Cassiopeia is one of the 48 original constellations found by the Greek astronomer Ptolemy that is still deemed scientifically correct of the current 88 listed in present day. The 5 major stars that make up Cassiopeia's W shape are Cap, Shadar, Gamma Cassiopeia, Ruba, and Seguin. These are the major stars in Cassiopeia's constellation because they are the brightest and they are easily recognized from Earth. The brightest star is an orange giant, Alpha Cassiopeia, more commonly known as Shadar, with the brightness magnitude of 2.25. The nearest star within the Cassiopeia's constellation is Arcrid, which is a binary system located at a distance of about 19.42 light-years away from our Sun. Cassiopeia contains many star clusters, but the most famous she possesses is NGC 457, also known as the Owl Cluster. The Owl Cluster is composed of 75 to 100 bright stars, which form the shape of an owl with spread wings, and the bright double star Phi Cas as its eyes. This cluster and its distinctive shape are easily seen through binoculars. The Heart and Soul Nebula is a mission nebula inside constellation Cassiopeia. Several small, open clusters are found within the nebula, but this object is more commonly noted for its shape and position within constellation Cassiopeia. There are millions of particles of gas and dust that make up the heart of the distant Soul and Heart Nebula of constellation Cassiopeia. At 150 light-years across, the Soul Nebula is a colossal cloud of dust and gas that surrounds a cluster of stars about 6,500 light-years from Earth. NASA's Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, also known as WISE, is an infrared space telescope that took this Soul Nebula photo in May of 2010. Ned Wright, a professor of the University of California, was noted as an American Astronomical Society meeting that the nebula are so named the heart and soul because of their resemblance to a Valentine's Day heart, as you can see on the left, and a surgical heart that you have in your body observed on the right. Constellation Cassiopeia is not only an amazing constellation, but it is also used as a guide to view other nearby constellations. Cassiopeia's W shape is notably used by most sky viewers for locating constellation Andromeda. This mother-daughter constellation go hand in hand as one of the Cassiopeia's W and is more deeply notched than the other half. The more in-depth V shape symbolizes an arrow in the sky, pointing to the Andromeda Galaxy. Constellation Andromeda is located in the northern sky south of Cassiopeia. Andromeda is often referenced as the Chained Lady or the Chained Woman. She is so nicknamed according to the Greek myth that she was chained to a rock and to be eaten by the sea monster Cetus, as sacrificed by her mother Cassiopeia. Andromeda is also one of the 48 constellations listed by the Greek astronomer Ptolemy, and still remains one of the valid 88 modern constellations today. Andromeda is visible in the northern sky during the fall and winter months, along with several other constellations named for the characters in the Cassiopeian myth. Several binary stars along with the Andromeda Galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way, and one of the brightest Messier objects are within the Andromeda's constellation. Andromeda is the 19th biggest star constellation in the night sky, occupying a span of 722 square degrees. Andromeda is also attributed to the Andromedid's meteor shower that can be witnessed in mid-November when it is visible. The brightest star in the constellation is Alpheratz. Alpheratz is also known as Syrah or Alpha Andromedae. It is located about 97 light-years away from Earth. Alpheratz is a binary star with an apparent visual magnitude of plus 2.06. It is a hot blue star classified as a B8 subgiant. Alpheratz has a luminosity of 200 times that of the Sun. Alpheratz is the brightest Mercury-Manganese star known. Andromeda Galaxy is the closest spiral galaxy to the Milky Way and also the farthest object in the night sky visible to the naked eye. It has an apparent visual magnitude of 3.4, which makes it one of the brightest Messier objects. The galaxy contains 1 trillion stars. This is significantly more than the Milky Way galaxy, which has approximately 200 to 400 billion stars. Only the brightest central region of the Andromeda Galaxy is visible through a small telescope, but when observed through a larger telescope, the Andromeda Galaxy is about 6 times as wide as the full moon. The Andromeda Galaxy is a spiral galaxy approximately 2.6 million light-years from Earth in the Andromeda constellation. It is also known as M31 and is often referred to as the Great Andromeda Nebula in older texts. The Andromeda Galaxy is the nearest spiral galaxy to our galaxy, but not the closest galaxy overall. It gets its name from the area of the sky in which it appears, the Andromeda constellation, which was named after the mythological princess Andromeda. The Andromeda Galaxy is the largest galaxy of the local group, which also contains our galaxy. At an apparent magnitude of 3.4, the Andromeda Galaxy is notable for being one of the brightest Messier objects, making it visible to the naked eye on moonless nights even when viewed from areas with moderate light pollution. Although it appears more than 6 times as wide as the full moon when photographed through a larger telescope, only the brighter central region is visible to the naked eye or when viewed using binoculars or a small telescope. The Andromeda Galaxy is approaching the Milky Way at about 100 to 140 kilometers per second, which estimates to about 400 light-years every million years, making it one of the few blue-shifted galaxies. The Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way are expected to collide in about 4.5 billion years, although scientists don't have all the details about the collision. The expected outcome of the collision is that the galaxies will merge to form a giant elliptical galaxy. Then the merging of the two would then form into a galaxy group, which is frequent in deep space. The fate of the Earth and the solar system in the event of a collision are currently unknown. If the galaxies do not merge, there is a small chance that the solar system could be ejected from the Milky Way or join M31.